Hello and welcome to another episode on DaVinci Academy, where history and anthropology come alive. We dive into an intriguing and complex puzzle, the origins of the Japanese people. Where did this unique and rich culture originate? For decades, the widely accepted view has been a story of dual ancestry, tracing back to the ancient Jomon and Yayoi peoples. Recent genomic research has unveiled a new perspective on the Japanese origins, offering exciting insights. We'll delve deeper into this alternative theory today. If you haven't seen it yet, we strongly encourage you to watch part 1 of this series for essential background information. Before exploring the new theory, let's quickly recap the Jomon and Yayoi periods. The Jomon era was marked by a society of complex hunter-gatherers and represents the dawn of settlement in Japan. These early settlers were known for three things: their elaborate pottery, expansive settlements, and advanced subsistence methods. However, the distinct Jomon culture underwent a significant transformation with the arrival of new groups, most notably the Yayoi people. According to a widely held belief, there was a considerable migration of people from the Korean peninsula during this period, leading to profound cultural and demographic changes. The Yayoi period is notable for several reasons. It saw significant migrations and the introduction of advanced agriculture, farming, sophisticated irrigation, and civil engineering in Japan. Originating in the south, Yayoi culture gradually spread northward, integrating with and eventually surpassing the Jomon culture. However, this integration was not a total eclipse of the Jomon ways. Instead, many aspects of Jomon culture were absorbed into the Yayoi lifestyle. As a result, modern Japanese people are often seen as the descendants of this blended heritage, embodying the confluence of Jomon and Yayoi lineages. As mentioned earlier, for a long time, the dominant theory about the origins of the Japanese people suggested a dual ancestry linked to the Jomon and Yayoi peoples. However, recent developments have introduced a compelling new perspective. This emerging theory goes beyond the dual model, proposing a tripartite framework for understanding the genomic origins of the Japanese. This model includes not just the Jomon and Yayoi, but also the Kofun. The study highlights a subsequent wave of East Asian ancestry that came into play during the Kofun period. Let's start by exploring the Kofun period. This significant era in Japan's history stretched from approximately 250 to 538 AD. The term Kofun itself comes from the distinctive large tomb mounds built during this period. These mounds are not just striking archaeological landmarks. They offer a window into the culture, beliefs, and societal organization of ancient Japan. The Kofun period is marked by several key characteristics. First, tomb mounds. These are the most distinctive aspect of the period. These burial mounds, often shaped like keyholes, vary in size, with some being remarkably large. The most famous is Emperor Nintoku's tomb, ranking among the largest in the world. These mounds symbolize the era's architectural ingenuity. Second, hierarchy and centralization. This era marked the rise of a more centralized state, with a clear hierarchical structure in Japan. This shift is evident in the grandeur and complexity of the tomb constructions, which signify a society with well-defined social stratification. Third, cultural and artistic developments. The Kofun period was a time of significant cultural evolution. One of its unique contributions is the haniwa, terracotta clay figures placed around tomb mounds. These figures, depicting houses, boats, and people, offer a rich source of information about the daily life, fashion, and tools of that era. Fourth, influence from the continent. The Kofun period experienced increased contact with the Korean peninsula and China. This period was marked by interactions that introduced new technologies, religious ideas like early Buddhism, and various cultural elements. These greatly influenced Japanese society. Now that we've set the historical stage, let's delve into the new research. Recent genomic analysis was conducted on 12 samples from the Jomon, Yayoi, and Kofun periods. The study found 3 distinct genetic groups, each corresponding to one of these periods. This shows that the Jomon, Yayoi, and Kofun people were genetically different from each other. Interestingly, the Yayoi individuals showed a closer genetic affinity to the Jomon than to the Kofun individuals. When comparing the Kofun and modern Japanese, the genetic similarities are striking, suggesting a remarkable genetic continuity over the past 1,400 years. In essence, the Kofun people and the modern Japanese share almost identical genetic markers. This points to an additional migration wave during the Kofun period, creating a genetic distinction from the earlier Jomon and Yayoi periods. The study also uncovers that the newly identified genetic traits align closely with the genetic diversity seen in the Yellow River cluster. This essentially means that during the Imperial Kofun period, there was a significant introduction of East Asian ancestry. This area of research is constantly evolving and expanding. While this study provides valuable insights, it's important to note that it is based on the genetic analysis of just 3 individuals from the Kofun period. To develop a more complete and nuanced understanding, future research needs to include a broader and more varied sample size. So there you have it. We've explored the intriguing question of the origins of the Japanese people. Where did they come from? The latest research suggests a fascinating narrative. The modern Japanese population is the result of 3 distinct migratory waves. This study not only enriches our understanding of Japan's rich cultural tapestry, but also highlights the complex interplay of migration, adaptation, and cultural amalgamation that shapes a nation's genetic and cultural identity. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the past, each discovery adds a new layer to our understanding of human history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. Stay tuned to DaVinci Academy for more insights into our past. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating history and anthropology content.